Have you ever wondered how small businesses in India manage not just to survive but actually outperform well-established, deep-pocketed companies? It's a question I hear all the time, and it's a valid one. There is a belief that to succeed in business, especially in a competitive market, you need a massive team, deep funding, fancy offices, and years of experience under your belt. Many assume that without these resources, it's nearly impossible to stand out or scale. But in my experience, that's just not true. I've seen and been a part of small teams that have done incredible things. Teams with limited resources but unlimited drive. Hi, I'm Shailesh Kantak. I wear two hats, leadership coach and CEO of Flexi Ventures Private Limited. I make these videos to support founders and CXOs who want to lead with clarity and build teams that scale. What really makes the difference isn't always size or money. It's how you work, how fast you adapt, how much you care about your customers, and how deeply you trust your team. In fact, being small can often be your biggest edge. Look at some of the biggest startup success stories in India. Zoho, Freshworks, Razorpay, they all started small. These companies didn't begin with hundreds of employees, glitzy offices, or huge funding rounds. Many were launched from modest apartments or shared co-working spaces with limited capital and minimal infrastructure. But they had something far more powerful. A clear vision, a real problem to solve, and the relentless drive to build meaningful solutions. What truly set them apart wasn't just funding or tech, it was how they operated. These were tightly knit teams where every person mattered, where ideas flowed freely and decisions were made quickly, without layers of red tape. They moved fast, adapted faster, and built cultures rooted in trust and ownership. Each member wore multiple hats, took initiative, and was deeply invested in outcomes. More than anything, these teams believed in progress over perfection. They didn't wait for the perfect strategy. They experimented, iterated, and learned fast. Their stories prove you don't need to be big to create big impact. What really matters is the ability to function as a unit, aligned, agile, and committed to a shared mission. That's what turns a small group into a force that disrupts industries. When we started, we were just 4 people working out of a small office in Malad in Mumbai. No air conditioning, no glass-walled meeting rooms, no marketing team. But what we did have was speed. We didn't chase perfection. We launched, learned, fixed things fast. And that mindset, that hustle, is what helped us grow in a crowded market. That's the power of small teams. You don't need to schedule a meeting to brainstorm. You don't need 5 departments to approve an idea. You just look each other in the eye and say, let's go. In India, small teams have a unique edge. We make the most of what we have. We share desks, stretch budgets, wear many hats, and do it all with heart. Because when you are in a small team, there's no room for ego. There's no, that's not my job. If something needs to get done, someone steps up, whether they are the intern or the co-founder. And that's powerful. The biggest difference in small teams isn't talent or tools. It's trust. We trust each other to show up. We trust each other to give our best. And we know that if one of us is stuck, someone else will step in, even if it's not in their job description. Trust doesn't just make things smoother. It builds loyalty, motivation, and momentum. We've celebrated birthdays with samosas instead of catered lunches. We've clicked chai glasses after every milestone. And just those moments, they matter just as much as the big ones. Because in a small team, every win is personal. Every challenge is shared. Here's what I have learned on this journey of building businesses in India without a big team or a big budget. 1. Keep it simple. Complicated processes slow things down. If something can be done in 3 steps, don't turn it into 10. Focus on what matters: your product, your customer, and your team. Number 2, listen to everyone. Don't assume only founders or managers have great ideas. Some of our best product tweaks came from our support team. When you listen to everyone, you unlock insights that would otherwise be missed. And number 3, act fast. If something's broken, fix it. If you see an opportunity, take it. The world won't wait, and neither should you. Number 4, celebrate small wins. Every bug fixed, every client retained, every feature shipped, it matters. A quick thank you, a shared chai break, or a team shout out can lift morale more than you think. And number 5, stand by your people. There will be hard days, delays, rejections, burnout. On those days, stand together. Support builds culture, and culture builds resilience. We've learned that real strength doesn't come from the size of the team, but from how well it works together. Some of our most creative ideas, fastest launches, and happiest customers came from moments when we simply trusted each other and moved forward. So if you're a part of a small team, don't underestimate your power. Your size isn't a weakness, it's your greatest strength. You can pivot fast, you can innovate without red tape, you can build real human connections with your team and your customers. You can beat the big guys, not by outspending them, but by outsmarting them. Because when everyone's rowing in the same direction, even a small boat can outrun a ship. So let me ask you this: what's your team's superpower? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you're looking for more tips and stories on growing your business, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This is Shailesh Kantak signing off. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next video.